The Vikings. Just the name sparks images of fierce warriors, longships cutting through the waves, and adventures across the seas. But who were they really? Let's step into their world. The Vikings lived more than 1,000 years ago, mostly in what we now call Denmark, Norway, and Sweden. They were farmers, traders, builders, and yes, sometimes raiders. Life was not easy in the cold north, so they looked to the sea for survival and opportunity. Their ships were their secret weapon. Long, narrow, and fast, Viking ships could sail across oceans or slip quietly into shallow rivers. This made them both explorers and feared raiders. Imagine seeing a dragon-headed ship appear on the horizon. People across Europe knew that meant trouble was coming. But Vikings were not only about fighting. They were clever traders too. They traveled far, bringing back silver, silk, spices, and even stories from lands as far away as the Middle East. They set up towns and marketplaces, turning small villages into busy trading centers. At home, Viking life was full of tradition. Families lived together in longhouses made of wood and turf. They ate fish, bread, and sometimes even mead, a sweet drink made from honey. And they told stories, great sagas about gods like Odin, Thor, and Loki. These myths weren't just entertainment, they explained the world around them. One of the most amazing things about the Vikings is how far they traveled. They reached England, France, and Spain. They discovered Iceland and Greenland. And almost 500 years before Columbus, a Viking named Leif Erikson set foot in North America. Yes, the Vikings were the first Europeans to cross the Atlantic. But just like every great story, the Viking Age came to an end. As kings and countries grew stronger in Europe, and as the Vikings themselves adopted Christianity, the raids slowed down. By the 11th century, the Viking Age was over. Still, their legacy lives on. From place names in England to runestones in Scandinavia, to myths that inspire movies and comics today, the Vikings remain larger than life. So when you hear the word Viking, don't just think of wild warriors. Think of farmers, sailors, traders, explorers, and storytellers. They were people who shaped history, one voyage at a time. And if you enjoyed this journey back in time, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the Kids History, where the past comes alive in fun and exciting ways.